All right. Happy Saturday, everybody. This is going to be a very David E. Taylor update. A source came forward last couple days. I won't say who they are, but... Oh, man. David bought another property down in Florida. Just found out about this one, and the address is 1280 Southwest 38th Street in Ocala, Florida. It's a nice place. It's another multi-million-dollar mansion. It's about a $1.7 million purchase. I don't know exactly when it was purchased, but they also have that house in Ocala. So here again. Here's the scam, everybody. So David, what he does, okay, is he scams divorcees, which he's doing right now. So he gets these women that are divorced, and then he starts taking their alimony, and then he starts fucking dumping them into these mansions. So... that's part of the scam. David's laundering the money through real estate, guys. He's doing mortgage fraud, basically. So he's buying all these properties with dirty money, right? Because we don't know where the money's coming from. He keeps fucking buying up properties. You know, and this is my question. At the end of the day, why don't the feds just fucking walk in and arrest his ass? I would like to think that they have enough here, right, to fucking go in and bust down the fucking doors. But what they're doing, you know, it's not illegal for people to give up the money like they are. Like people are, like Susan and all these other donors and all this other bullshit that apparently they have. And just giving it to David. Depositing it in David's account. I'm wondering where they got it. I wonder what bank they have. I wonder who's writing the checks out. They got to have a bank somewhere. Again, I'm talking to a lot of people, sources and shit, about what it would cost to fix up these houses. And again, there are contractors out there saying the house they bought recently, okay, the 706 Guasano de Avila. What I found out from a contractor recently is that they could drop a couple million into that house and it'd be worth about 20. But I mean, the house is from what I found out, it needs a lot of fucking work, right? It needs about $2 million, $3 million worth of work. So anybody who's giving money to David, once again, the money's going to go to fix up these houses. He's going to flip them, get the money, and then you're not going to have any money left. So here's the scam, everybody. David is running a real estate scam, basically. All these properties, that's a red flag, man. He's flipping the houses, getting the money. It sounds like that's how he's kind of funding his day-to-day operations, just through real estate. I wish I could get away with this kind of shit. I wish the government would turn a blind eye to me if I was going to do something like this. Here's the other thing. There's about 40 to 50 people living at these mansions at any one time. Okay? These are coming from sources, eyes-on sources, that say, yeah, there's a lot of fucking people in and out of those mansions at all times. Human trafficking situation going on here. It makes me wonder what the HOA and all that people think of down there. If they're onto the bullshit of their cult. So let's go ahead and just say it to all the people living in the Avila Country Club area, okay? There's a full-blown labor cult, a forced labor cult living in your backyard. All that fucking loud music and shit you're hearing is from them. The man by the name of Apostle or Evangelist David E. Taylor he's a fucking narcissistic pig, all right? And what I found out is he's already scamming like the vendors in that area that work in those affluent areas. Is that he's already actually scammed one of the fucking landscaping companies into giving money up to the fucking cult. Right? You guys, it doesn't get any more real than this. Everybody down there at the Avila Country Club, you guys need to pay the fuck attention. Open your eyes. Take the money out from fucking underneath your fucking assholes and wipe the fucking shit away from your eyes, okay? That way you could see what's going on because there's a full fucking blown cult. I would equal this cult to Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell. There's some type shit going on there. What I found out recently too is Michelle has her own fucking security inside her own fucking property. Michelle, why would you need security inside your own fucking property, inside a gated community, inside your gated house? Something scary, Michelle? I'm starting to think now that David and Michelle, after finding out some information kind of recent, that David and Michelle have no doubt pissed off some really powerful people. That's why they're so hidden. They can't be seen anywhere. They're too scared. That's why you guys won't come out, Michelle and David. You guys are fucking scared because you no doubt have scammed the wrong fucking people. I would like to think that there's people looking for you because of how much money you've scammed, probably from a lot of innocent people. And once people started finding out about who you were, you know, everybody wants their pound of flesh kind of thing. And I don't blame them. With as much money as you guys have scammed, well, David specifically, David Epstein and Ghislaine Brennan, okay, Michelle and David, because they really are. You guys, if you peel back the dynamics of this and you apply the dynamics of Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell, they're all there. Michelle is the friendly face, but she's a raging bitch, okay? And there's other women there too to help coerce other people in, okay? And again, the sources in this say there's about 30 to 40 people at these fucking mansions, just walking around, fucking clueless, really. You know, feeling sorry for them. It's, when I was talking to my sources, like, putting everything into perspective, what they said is like they just walk around from place to place. There's really nothing really going on there, and there's always a phone attached to their head, or they're always on a computer, which makes sense. You know, I think that could be more of a diversion tactic. That way they don't have to engage with anybody. You know, I hope the source I met recently would like to come on and talk. I really do. I think this could be it would be a good up-to-date kind of thing on what's going on inside. I'll talk to them about that and get disclosure when they're ready. But there's a lot of weird shit going on here, guys. There really is. And it needs to be paid attention to very, very, very closely because we're looking at like human trafficking right now. No bullshit. You can't. I've tried to make it not fit, everybody, okay? I've tried to make the human trafficking element not fit, and I can't. Whether these people want to be there or not, that's fine. I get it. But behind that curtain, right? Behind that curtain, there's the fear element. You take this curtain away, and there's fear, coercion, there's fucking scare tactics, there's probably some body shaming going on, there's probably some fucking, you know, just you'll die if you leave, you're never going to be anything once you leave this place. I guarantee there's a lot of that there. And putting it into perspective today, how it was gut sickening almost, because the way I see those people just walking around these mansions just fucking clueless. Complete information control from the outside world. These people don't know shit about what's going on in the outside world, guys. They really don't. They don't. Everything is eat, breathe, and sleep David E. Taylor. That's it. I mean, they're flying in and out of the airports there in Tampa, you know. They're going in and out of there. I think this is where they could be. This is possibly one of the trafficking points. I mean, and again, some of my sources say there's a lot of different faces going in and out of those places all the time, every day. So what does that tell you guys? This is a red flag for me. This is the kind of shit that needs to be paid attention to real fucking close. A lot of different faces, a lot of different days. You know, gated community, gated fucking house. Sound like a cult to you guys? I mean, David has every reason to keep these people hidden from the outside world and keep everything, all their bullshit in. And again, I'm wondering why Michelle needs bodyguards. Does she need them from her own fucking cult members? Because here's the thing. If David did die, okay, check this out. I was talking to one of our subscribers about this. If David did die, the next person in line is going to be even more of a bitch, which would be Michelle most likely. Right? which makes sense why she would have like several bodyguards around her. You know, that would make perfect sense. Michelle having like some bodyguards because she's fucking hated too. She's probably one of the other most hated women in the world right now. Michelle, Brennan, yeah, you. We're talking to you about you because of what you're doing. And David E. Taylor. I'm waiting to hear back from this source and see if they'll either come on podcast or come out on the live. Because you know what? This is about freedom of speech, about protecting the flock, about doing the right thing, saying the right thing, seeing something, saying something, which is where we're all obligated to do, I think, in this day. You see something, you need to fucking speak up, man. You see something fucking weird and fucking questionable that's making your gut turn or something, and there's a red flag, something going on, you should probably speak up about it nowadays. You really should. Like with David. We should probably speak up about what's going on with him, because of the fact that there's different faces coming in and out of these mansions all fucking day. What does that tell everybody? That there's a possible human trafficking fucking cult going on right now. Oh, scam phone call. Gotta love those. So we got all these properties, right? So again, with these properties, it wouldn't be hard to fucking start jumping human bodies around, right? Look at, they got a bunch of fucking vans and Chevys and shit, tinted out windows. It wouldn't be hard. It wouldn't be hard for this cult to traffic and move people around. It really wouldn't, guys. It really wouldn't. They have the means necessary to do it. They can move in the night. Fuck, that's probably when they're doing it. This is just what I'm calling like I see it, guys. Given all the dynamics and fucking human trafficking and what David does, how he has people fucking do cold calls from Facebook and all this other shit, it's a forced labor. Okay? It's forced. It's a labor cult. Forced labor? Absolutely. Is there trafficking going on? Yes, okay, because he's bringing people in from out of state. He's coercing them to fucking do a job where he's changing the terms. No doubt fucking not paying them. Pulled a $30,000 PPP loan for fucking a volunteer staff. Let's get over it. David, you pulled a $30,000 PPP loan to pay a staff that you don't pay? Right? A volunteer staff? You know what that $30,000 is for? It wasn't for you, you fucking piece of shit. It's to pay your staff, but you don't pay your staff. You're a fucking labor cult, okay? So that's something else I think should also be looked into with this piece of shit, is the fact that he pulled a $30,000 PPP loan. Okay? Let's see. I mean, I'm really going to start pushing the trafficking narrative, because it's right there in front of us. I don't see how anybody could not call it trafficking when David basically fucking lies people into his cult to get them to fucking beg for more money for him. Pretty shitty thing to do, but David doesn't give a fuck. He's living fucking large right now on all these mansions. I highly recommend, alright, everybody file fraud against him. Right here, there's fraud reports in the channel description. I highly recommend anybody living in the Avila Golf Country Club area to keep your fucking eyes open, alright? Keep your ears open. And pay attention, real close attention, to the activity going on at 706 Guisando de Avila, okay? Which is in the Avila Country Club resort area. There is a forced labor cult going on right now as we speak. And you need to be made aware of it, because they are going to scam the vendors, okay? They're no doubt trying to, they are scamming the vendors, okay? That you guys allow into that subdevelopment, okay? They are scamming vendors. They already have one, okay? They already have scammed one vendor, and it's your landscapers. I'm not lying to you guys about this. They're fucking digging their mitts in real fucking dirty down there. You guys need to pay close attention. You need to pay really close attention to what's going on down there. This has got to end. These trafficking cults have to end. This labor cult has to end. I don't see how they're getting away with it for so long. And the media outlets that are writing these stories about these cults, stop using the word alleged, okay? Man up. make your decision and fucking call them what they are, cults. Okay? This is a labor cult. There is not, they're not sex trafficking, okay? Shit. Just found out one of our subscribers, their mom is fucking sending money out to one of these fucking prosperity ministers again. And she's got dementia. Can't lie about this shit. It goes on. This is why we're here, guys. We have to make people aware of this shit. So, I'll go ahead and leave it at that for today. I just wanted to do a very David E. Taylor update. The fact that they did buy a new... there's another house they bought, okay? And it was kind of... they bought it fucking... So now we know we got 4 properties up in Chesterfield. Now we got 2 down in Florida, so 6 big properties. This is screaming fucking human trafficking, in my opinion.